So we're going to start off by, it's my pleasure and privilege to introduce Kishore Hegde ji today. He's the chairman and managing director of Lifeline Feeds. So I met Kishore ji in the morning and I asked him, sir, how I should introduce you, I need to prepare. So he said, don't worry, Akshay, I'll take care of it, I'll introduce myself. So I was very relieved because I don't have to prepare. And we as youth, we don't like to work. So I was very happy about it. But, three things that come to my mind when I think of Kishore ji. The very first one is thought leadership. The second one is strong, stable, and profitable business because it's fully integrated. And the third is it's just not business for profits. It's business with a human touch. It's business with a sense of satisfaction because end of the day, satisfaction in business is very important for everybody, all the stakeholders involved, and also personally, if you want to live a happy and good life. Kishore ji was a very early starter. He started his career only at 20 years old. He is completely self-built from ground up. He started his career with only 50,000 rupees in his pocket and aspired and inspired from the business tycoons of his era. Today, he himself is a source of inspiration for all of us. So, like I said, there are a few notable points about his business style. He likes to have one of the best infrastructures in the industry. His work is very nice, neat and clean, everything that he does. He's a thought leader, in whatever he does. He's bold enough to make his own decisions. He doesn't follow industry trends and he charts his own strategy. He also has a very humanitarian, philanthropic and patriotic side to himself. He was one of the very first people who openly texted that, I am not going to use any products from China in my business, which I think speaks a lot about him and, also the way he functions. He has a very logical and clear approach to himself. Profit is definitely a part of the business, but along with profit, so is philanthropy. He indirectly employs about 6,000 people in his business today. And he also routinely visits universities. He interacts with the youth and, people like us get inspired from it. His company, Lifeline Feeds, it's a fully integrated company. They have their own breeder operations, feed mill, and the beauty of it is they also have their own processing. They also have more than 45 to 50 of their own owned retail outlets. And I think one of the very few companies that has such a long value chain. Kishore ji is planning an investment of 500 crores in the future. And he not only wants to grow the business, but he wants to grow the business with a sense of sustainability. So that touch of, humanness, sustainability is very important, respecting Mother Nature. So it's my honor and privilege to welcome Mr. Kishore ji today and have him give us the keynote address. So here's what we will do. We will first request him to officially launch the YEP logo. So YEP stands for Young Entrepreneurs of Poultry in India. So sir, please launch YEP for us and for the entire Indian industry. Also welcome. Yeah.
I thought that a lot of people are here to talk and I will become know that I'm the only person addressing so many people. I got a lot of confusion how to impress you. I'll try my level best. Yeah. As an entrepreneur, yes, I started my career in 1985. First, I started as a animal feed distributor, cattle and poultry feeds, basically cattle feed. Then, anyway, we used to travel a lot in rural places, in small poultry farms. We started distribution of poultry feeds from Sudarshan Feeds, Hubballi. It is near Hubballi, Dharwad, middle of center of Karnataka. Later, out of force, we started our own poultry farm, broiler farm, small time. Then little bigger way, we went into that one. Afterwards, I took not only Sudarshan from Tata Animal Feeds. Tata Animal Feeds later in 1995 sold to Hindustan Liver. That time I decided I wanted to start my own feed factory. Then we started our own feed milling, bigger time of poultry farming, own poultry farm. Then we started integrations. What Suguna said, they are pioneers in integration. Then we started the same way, integration small way. Afterwards, my colleague, General Manager Dr. Arvind Bhatt's dream that he wanted to do retailing. Because all the way, we poultry, the breeding, hatching or rearing, the best of the best method we follow. When it comes to the consumer side, it is so bad. The retailing is live bird retailing. It is very filthy, very unhealthy. Consumer used to be straight away reject all that things because for it is not up to the mark. Then we decided to go for design a retail outlet in 2001. Online retailing from with Lawrence Dubious is the main person. Professor Nadeem from University of Mid Science Professor from University of Bangalore and Arvind Bhatt all put together we started retailing. We try to understand the consumer's perception, what they want, what kind of things they expect. Then we try to deliver one by one. But our main motto is one is meat quality, second thing is consumer satisfaction, third thing is meat taste and hygiene of the shop. The intention is to bring even children and women inside the shop. They can buy our chicken within 5 or 10 minutes. This is what we started.
Fact that you started with 50,000 rupees. Now, from 50,000, you have turned that into a couple of 100 crores. You have turned that into multiple of 100 crores. So now, as the next generation, how can your children turn that into the same exponential growth that you were able to manage?
This is the biggest challenge for second generation. Just don't target only multiplying your turnover. First you try to understand the business. You are second generation entrepreneur. You are not like us. We from the ground zero, we developed the company. It may be me or Suguna or Ram Reddy Saab or Ivy or Venkis. All, any first generation entrepreneurs, they come from the ground zero. Second generation entrepreneurs, according to me, you are all born with little silver spoon. First, you try to understand what is your business. Then, second thing is you have to start love your business first. You should not have any deviations from this business to any other things. There only we ourselves we lose our control. Second generation entrepreneurs with lot of money, lot of luxury, lot of other friends, lot of other good ideas, lot of social media influencers. You feel that other business is good, gold business is good, real estate is good, or hotel industry is good, film industry is good. You feel that, yeah, poultry, what? Yeah, it is very ugly. Early morning, you have to get up. 24 bars on calls will be there. These are all the things. First, you have to come out from all that things in your mind. Then, get the clarity through your parents, through your father. Initially, your father is your professor. That you keep in your mind. Don't block yourself. What he has built, he was built over a period of 20 years, 25 years or 30 years. Listen properly. Of course, definitely. Any good professor from morning to till evening, one single professor teaches definitely nobody likes. But it is for the money, you have to listen your father 24/7, at least 5-10 years. Because he has got a lot of good and bad experiences. You cannot have, because small time business, we can take lot of business, lot of risk. We can come down, we can take again back to the business. But once business grown 1,000 crores, 500 crores, 2,000 crores, your small wrong decisions make your company ground again reach zero. You cannot rebuild. You have to be so careful. That first generation entrepreneurs have got that advantage. We can do lot of mistakes. We can digest, we can recover. But second generation and third generation, you have to be so careful while taking decisions. Otherwise, one small decisions take away you somewhere. Your balance sheet will be zero. No bank is going to help. When you are good, all banks are on the queue. The right time they take away their umbrella. There is no need to rain. Only cloud is more than sufficient. Cloudiness. That is a thing for second generation. I am telling you, first try to understand. Then how to grow. Once you started understanding your business, difficulties, ups, downs, then definitely you can carry forward your business carefully.
Very well said, sir. Thank you.
But I've been in a situation where I have taken over the company and I don't have a prior mentor or so right now. But I've been learning the roots of the business in the last 2 years, meeting farmers, talking to a lot of entrepreneurs. And one thing that scares me, and I think a lot of the youth coming into the industry also, is we know this industry is a very volatile industry. We know that there's a lot of ups and downs, but this is not something that's turned up overnight. It's something that's been there throughout the time the poultry industry has been here. So I want to know like how you have taken the challenges of the up and down notions of the industry over the years.
Young entrepreneurs, yeah, of course, you have got lot of rush and lot of, you think that lot of people are there. If my speed is little slower, other may overtake all that things. I think you have got all that in your mind. Correct, na? I'll tell you, nobody is going to lose the opportunity. Only thing is, first you have to understand what is your financial capability. How much you can take the risk. Where the market is going. What is the mood of the overall entrepreneurs. Where exactly they are heading. These are all very important thing in the business. It is volatile, not only this industry, any industry you take that, lot of people have got that in their mind that only poultry industry has got very volatile. You know that tomato, what rate it has reached? 125? 200 rupees? Came down to within 15 days, 5 rupees. 5 rupees per kg. Afterwards, I think if I am not wrong, 2 months, 1.5 months, it is 2 rupees. From 2 rupees to 200 rupees. Poultry is not that level. It is always better. The only thing is, you have to keep your financials ready for all setbacks, minimum 2 to 3 months or 4 months. That time, if you run towards bank is not going to help you. Third thing is, how others are competition, your local area, how the competition will be there. You have to go with that. And you have to study well. It may be through the magazines, it may be through the exhibitions, it may you have to travel a lot of other conferences will happen. You have to attend, try to understand, go to the other industry people, experts, discuss where to go, what technology makes you more profit, make you more profit. All put together, you have to see where you have to head. These are all most important for young entrepreneurs, I am telling you.
You don't have to worry about it. You think about yourself, you think about what you want. Get this MBA, you have a good chance to go now. So it's always, you won't get this time back. And that's what I always, have in the back of my mind. No matter what, opportunity always exists. We just have to find it. And second, sir said that, poultry is not such a glamorous business. So poultry is definitely, on the back end, it's a lot of hard work. But the stage we are at now, this industry by itself, it's a very, very big industry. And in a lot of ways, it is as big as automotive industry, but in fact, in a lot of ways, it is better than automotive industries because the margins that the smaller players in the industry, like the medium level, they are not dictated by the big auto companies. So and we are now moving towards, the government is also pushing food processing. We are moving towards, consumerism. So it's going to definitely bring a lot of glamour. And, there's a lot of, data you can play with. So things are going to be amazing for the next 5-10 years. So it's up to us how we, really dig that opportunity and make it your own.
Because the first generation, they put their heart and soul put together, build this company. They sacrificed a lot. They have forgotten their wife, their children, their personal life, everything. That you have to teach, the parents have to teach their children that how much, or they have to make their children to understand. The transfer of the business, these are all the things, it is going together. For example, the live example in India, you take, he pronounced that Marwadis. You know that? 4 generations together, they are doing business. Finally, what is your ultimate aim? You have to make profit, good, healthy, balance sheet, or ego, or your power. What you want? First you decide. If you wanted to respect your business, if you love your business, forget all that things. You are not going to lose anything listening your parents. You are not going to lose. You are always in the profitable. Parents never misguide you. Whatever they learned, they teach you. If you are better off with other technology, you can discuss with your parents. Shanti Lakshmanji can retire. Bahadur Shah Bali Sahab can retire. Can you sustain that, all that things? So much of ups and downs are there. That real experience, life lessons, this is called life lessons, that you have to experience it. That's why I told company, if it is 50 crores, even though if you're not 50 crores, even 5 crores, 10 crores turnover, okay. Some banks, some your cousins, some your relatives may help. If tomorrow, if you become 1,000 crores, if you need 100 crores, which your cousin, which your relative is going to can help, no bank is going to help. Can you sustain? First, try to understand. Go with your father. You are going to work any company. For example, if your father has not done any business, you have to join some other company like Microsoft, Infosys, all that things. There also you have to work with the shadow only. You have to tell your boss, yes boss, yes boss. Correct? Na? Then what is the problem listening your parents? These are all the biggest problem of our education. Listen to your parents, work with them 10, 15 years. Like that you have got a lot of time to spend with your wife. Because your father is working, you can go, even we have not gone even one day for honeymoon. you can go for 1 month honeymoon. One thing I will tell you, younger generations, you feel that, oh, what kind of things here, my father is hitting my head like anything, don't do that, don't do this. These are all the biggest problem of ours. First, we have to open up our mind, what father tells, why he tells. Listen properly. He has got good intention. No father has got the intention to come bring down you. They wanted to make you bigger. Always father try to see my son is always better than me. This is the problem of fathers. What you younger generation, I have got so much of. The problem is, biggest problem is the MBA school here. Biggest problem is our MBA schools. It is totally misguided and matched. That's what. Try to understand first. Don't think that I am the most intelligent creature in this universe. Listen to your parents. That Marwadi, you see that when the great-grand person is more than 98 years, still people are reporting. That company is flourishing like anything. That's why I told, once you cross 500 or 1,000 crores, you cannot take much risk. 10 years, 15 years, let them, father also enjoy, you also enjoy. You take little rest, father also take little rest. Go together. How you adjust with your wife, like that you have to adjust with her.
So did you get the answer to your question?
Simple, you have got a lot of advisors. You have to choose your good advisor with lot of money. One by one you can start. First breeding, hatchery, then simultaneously breeding integrations or feed milling, all but then marketing, all put together. Only you need lot of good advisors. Lot of consultants are there, advisors there. You select first, Then you have got a lot of land holdings are there, then definitely you can start. It is not a big thing at all. I think in today's age, opportunity is there for everybody. How you drive yourself, that is most important. For example, if you are operating a particular state or particular district or pan India, first you have to decide what level I can. If you are operating within one state or one district, where the gap is there, the simple thing I will tell you, still, I will tell you, a lot of people, first we have to stop spreading negativities. We entrepreneurs has got a lot of negative things. Bird price, 6 months, you have enjoyed so much with bird price. Suddenly it collapsed. Within 15 days, you are all desperate where we are heading. These are all very, very, very important. What are all the money you earn? Next moment you are going to invest. Don't do that. Wait little. Keep that money. Crisis will come. For that crisis, you need money to spend. First thing. Second thing, there are a lot of, whenever we meet each other, we talk only about the negative of the poultry. If we only spread the negatives, then how other people will? Now, we have to stop first. Then, consumers are there, a lot of consumers there, consumption is increasing. One by one, how much I can digest, that much only I have to. First, I have to understand my financials and my team. I believe in system and people, both together. I believe in both together. The system is there, yes, fantastic, system is a must, but people should be there because we are into livestock. We have got expertise, good people, then you can carry your business very long time. Small time businessmen, particularly you told that 100 crores. If 100 crore businessman, what area you are into? If you are into hatchery, then go back to breeders. If you are into breeders, come back to hatchery. If you are into hatchery and breeding, then go back feed milling and integrations. If you are all put together, then you go for processing. If you are unable to sell your live bird in the local market, processing, you can stretch a little extra. Mine. If you are into processing, go to the next level is retailing. One thing I will tell you, a lot of people thought that Lifeline is making a lot of money in retailing. My all group turners, my retail turnover is hardly 15%. Don't think that retail has got a lot of money. Retail is required for establishing your brand, reaching to the consumer, reaching to the institutional sales. Retail is required. But retail, don't concentrate much on retail at present. If you are good enough for all the areas, you have got financially strong, then get into retail, fantastic, because it kills or it eats your lot of time retailing, because you are directly facing consumers. It is very risky. Business to business, it is fantastic. Institutions, all that thing is easier. Facing direct consumer is very much riskier. That's why think twice before getting into retail. Margin is there, not much what you thought. No, margin is very less for that efforts. Only thing you are going to establish the brand actually. Little consistent, not 100%, little foolproof system is, little profit will be better in all the way, all put together. These are, which area you have got the gaps, that you have to address, then only you can from 100 crores to 200, 200 to 500, 500,000 crores. It is depending on how. Sometimes continuously you cannot invest. How the industry is going. Lot of big people are investing heavily. Go a little slow. This is what that you have to see, and you have to go towards that level. Like KFC, we have to establish our own.
Yeah, why can't we become the KFC?
Yes, definitely we can. Definitely we can. But thing is, how much you are going to take risk, and what are all, lot of R&D is required, lot of investment is required, lot of money you have to spend on advertisements. Definitely we can. But somebody asked me around 10 years back, why can't you open a hotel, sir, biryani hotel? Just 10 years back, sir, you have got so much of chicken. I told them that I have got only one ingredient, that is chicken. Another 100 ingredients I have to buy from market. Establishing one hotel, I require 3 to 5 crores. In that 5 crores, I don't have any guarantee I can sell my 200 or 100 kg of chicken. Whether it is wise, just selling 100 or 200 kg of chicken, investing 5 crores or 4 crores is worth. One thing I'll tell you, you guys, young entrepreneurs, work on core business. Don't be jack of all, master of none. Concentrate. It is called, I believe in core competence. I believe in core competence. I am in poultry. I wanted to be master in poultry. I don't want to get into any other unknown things. You are into chicken. Here, lot of gaps are there. Lot of gaps. That you find out where Suguna is not addressed, where Ram Reddy Sahib is not addressed, where Lifeline is not addressed, where IB is not addressed. That area you try, you address. Lot of gaps. So much of gaps are there. Once you get clarity in your business, God is going to show you the way. You have to be too deep into your business. Then you start understanding where the gap is there, how much I can fill that gap. That gaps give you lot of profit. I told you, my gross margins I am targeting 15% in another 2 to 3 years. My turnovers 15% before tax. This openly I am telling you. Seriously, I am working on 15%. Maybe you are all telling that 5%, 4%. Which bank is going to respect you, tell me? Which bank? Which credit rating company is going to give you the good rating? There you work. In your own hatchery, in your own breeding farms. Where all gaps, today or tomorrow itself you try to start, find all where all faults are there. If you are able to increase 5 hatchable eggs, 3 chicks into 50,000 parents, how much crores? 1 point FCR makes you 40 paisa. 1 point FCR if you are able to reduce, if you are placing a 2 million birds or 1 million birds, just calculate how much money it is. 1 extra chicks, how much money it is. 0.5% of extra yield of your chicken, how much money is. And your procurement side, how much we are strong in raw material procurement. Whether we are strong in raw material procurement, storage systems, we are working on hand to mouth. That's what. Don't put your hands in everywhere. You are pioneer in that. Concentrate on only poultry, productions, efficiency, profitability. Don't get into KFC. That is their job. Middleman is always there. A lot of people are telling why middleman is eating so much. Eating. He is very professional. His expertise in trading. We are not we cannot be a good trader at all. That is his area of expertise. Your area of expertise, productions. There you can make a lot of money, a lot of gaps are there. That I told now, little simple things. Only if you get into the feed milling area, even I have got a lot of things that where all I am going wrong in feed milling. One by one we have to address. Every mission equipment gives different these thing combinations. You have to go so deep into that one. If you are producing 10,000 tons of feed, you calculate if you are able to reduce even 2 point, 3 point or 5 point FCR, how much money it is. There you try to address. Don't waste your time to some other things. Ready to create, somebody's business is ready to cook. Everybody cannot. Once you go to that level, 1,000, 2,000, 3,000 crores, if you are able to spend another 300, 400 crores for ready to eat, ready to cook, go there. There is no problem at all. But 100, 200, 500 crores, you have to invest more on your breeding farms, hatcheries, latest technology, single stage incubation, Innova vaccination systems, better feed milling, better breeding equipments. There you have got the money. Concentrate more on that. Simply don't expand. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, sir. I would like to invite upon stage Varun ji and Zoya ji to felicitate Kishore ji and give him a small bouquet of appreciation and a memento token.